The Great Pickle War. In the middle of the sparkling blue Coconut Bay, there was a pirate ship, unlike any other. Not shiny, not scary, no gold, just a lot of weird smells. The ship was called the Stinky Sardine, and it was ruled by the smelliest, loudest, and laziest pirate of them all, Captain Rottenbeard. He didn't have a parrot on his shoulder like most pirates, no, he had a talking onion named Larry, who would say things like, "Rottenbeard, your socks are attacking my nose again." One hot morning, Rottenbeard stood on the deck with a pickle in his hand, sniffing the wind. "Arr! I smell the finest pickles in the world. That must be Dhoopnagri Village." The pirates roared with excitement. "Pickle raid! Pickle raid!" There were only 7 pirates on board, but they were all very confident, probably because they had never won a single battle, ever. But this time, they were serious, or so they thought. On the other side of the bay, the peaceful village of Dhoopnagri was busy with its usual fun. Kids flew kites, goats played hide-and-seek. Aunt Bobbly, the oldest lady in the village, was making her famous super spicy mango pickles. It was a recipe passed down for 100 years. People came from miles away to taste them. But that day, Chutki, the smartest 12-year-old in the village, noticed something strange in the sky. Smoke! And is that a flag with a diaper on it? Guddu, her best friend and part-time inventor, pulled out his telescope. "Oh no, it's the Stinky Sardine. That's Rottenbeard's ship." Chutki gasped. "They've come for the pickles." Everyone ran to Aunt Bobbly, who stood her ground. "Let them come. I've defeated cockroaches bigger than pirates." Chutki had another idea. "Let's beat them with brains." That night, Chutki, Guddu, and the village kids made a plan. Soap bubble bombs, slippery traps at the village gate. The goat squad. Each goat got a mini helmet and a mission. The fake treasure map. A genius Guddu original, leading to cow dung, not treasure. Exploding pickle jars, filled with chili powder and surprise onion juice. Even the cows were ready. Okay, not really, but they mooed in support. Then was marching Bible Dang, like the Ways rides. The next morning, the pirates marched in singing their pirate anthem. "We steal your stuff, we smell real bad. We're proud to be extremely mad. We want your gold in all your jars, especially pickles in big glass bars." But just as they entered the village gate, splat, slip, boing, they slipped on the soap bubbles and flew like flying bananas. Pirate Squidface landed in a cow trough. Toothless Tony spun through the air and landed in Aunt Bobbly's laundry, now wearing a pink dress. Captain Rottenbeard got stuck upside down in a tree. The kids laughed so hard, Guddu snorted mango juice out of his nose. But the pirates weren't done yet. They crawled out of their mess, yelling, "Charge!" That's when the goat squad attacked. Goats chased the pirates around the village. Nibbling their pants, carrots were secretly sewn in. One pirate ran straight into a haystack. Another jumped into a water barrel. Captain Rottenbeard screamed, "Retreat! Retreat! Wait! What's this?" He found a map lying near the pickle jars. It was the fake treasure map. "Treasure of the spicy gold mango," he read. "Beneath the big banyan tree." "Follow me, ye smelly fools!" he cried. They followed the map through bushes, past the buffaloes, and over Aunt Bobbly's washing line. Finally, they found a big X marked on the ground. "Dig, lads, dig!" Rottenbeard shouted. They dug for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, until squelch! They hit something brown and smelly. "Wait! This isn't gold!" said Squidface. "That's cow dung!" yelled Toothless Tony. Before they could run, kaboom! The treasure chest exploded with onion juice and chili powder. All the pirates screamed and jumped into the pond, coughing, crying, and swearing never to eat pickles again. Soaked, stinky, and defeated, Captain Rottenbeard knelt before Chutki and Guddu.
"Please, no more goats, no more chili. We surrender."
Chutki said, "Only if you promise never to steal again."
"And brush your teeth," added Guddu. "And take a bath,"
said Aunt Bobley, holding her nose. Rottenbeard sighed. All right, I promise. We'll become good pirates." Good pirates? Chutki raised an eyebrow.
"Yes,"
Rottenbeard nodded.
"we'll deliver things, like a floating courier service."
Everyone clapped, except the talking onion, who whispered, "You still stink." A week later, the pirates returned, but this time with smiles and flowers. They helped Aunt Bobley load jars onto their ship and began delivering pickles across the seas. Their new ship name?
"The Pickle Express."
They even made a song.
"We once were bad, now we're good. We sail the sea just like we should. We smell less now, we help you quick. And we don't steal, not even a stick."
The villagers laughed and cheered. The kids became heroes. And Dhoopnagri's pickles became world famous. Even the goats got medals, and every year on that day, they celebrated the victory of the children with a festival called the Great Pickle Day. With dancing, music, and one rule: no pirates allowed near the chili powder.